I would never ever vote for anybody who makes immigrants, legal or illegal, into a bad thing.
I mean, you are welcomed here in the U.S., not just Fremont, in the entire country, if you do it the right way.
It's been made a political issue.
Pero sin inmigrantes no puede hacer el trabajo.
We simply need a government that will enforce the laws that we have.
Fremont is a smaller town. Right now we're about 27,000 people.
Typically characterized as a nice place to live.
It was a great place to grow up. That was me in 8th grade at the Fremont Middle School.
We're considered polite people.
No había mucho nuestros paisanos, pero hoy en día ya estamos grandes.
The majority probably are here illegally.
Fremont has 3 meatpacking plants.
We have some recent immigrants and people just new to our country.
The city's opened itself up for a lot of immigrant families to start a life here, build their family, and really build a career with some of these companies here in town.
They're doing jobs that most average American people don't want to do.
In my construction company, we employ probably 60% immigrants. The current generations and some just younger than my generation, they seem to have lost interest in a lot of that type work. And a lot of the immigrants actually show a great interest in it.
En la ciudad de Fremont ha crecido mucho por los hispanos.
They are important to our workforce.
Certain political parties are painting it out that everyone crossing the border illegal is a criminal or a terrible human being, and that's simply not the case.
It would be foolish to say that the border is not affecting Fremont directly. It's pretty clear that the people coming across are being shipped and transported to areas around the nation.
The immigration can be divisive because it does put some strain on some public services.
I do agree that we need to come up with a better plan for how we're going to handle people who want to come in this country. But we can't just say we're not going to let people in this country anymore. I mean, that's not what the United States was built on.
Well, the only way this problem can be fixed is to enforce the laws that we already have on the books.
Kamala's not the one for the job.
I plan to vote for Kamala Harris. I don't think she'll do something as radical as doing mass deportations.
I am definitely a Trump supporter, and a couple of our Hispanic employees, you know, they didn't know what to think at first.
On one side, to Trump's credit, he was the one that was working to build the wall and keep the border secure, at least controlled.
Wouldn't you do anything for your child to have a better, safer life?
Yo votaría el presidente que quiere entrar otra vez, que es el Donald Trump. Él quiere seguir trabajando. Yo estoy aquí para obedecer la ley.
Donald Trump could have chose some words maybe a little more delicately. He only wanted to penalize criminals.
This will have a major impact on the vote.